We have really cool new features merged into Blender, 3 very cool projects from the community, and a new section where we talk about extensions that I think will be very valuable to your animation workflow. Without further ado, remember to like and subscribe, and let's get into it. The dope sheet got a new operator to select all the keys by their type. It can be found under the menu Select by Type. A new operator to delete modifiers from the selected F-curves has been added. This is a massive improvement in usability. Pressing the Normalize button will normalize the curves even if Auto Normalize is not on. The Armature Edit mode got a new operator to duplicate and edit the name right away, so you don't get those pesky like .001 on Bones. The user preference only insert available now is activated by default, meaning that unless you've set a key on a property, it won't be auto keyed. When selecting parent or child bones and using the brackets to move up or down in the hierarchy, now we'll work with all of the selected bones, not just the active one, which is also kind of like, come on man, it's 2026. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that today we got this pretty cool t-shirt on our online store. So if you want to support the channel, please go and get one. That way you get a nice t-shirt and you support us. So let's get on with it. And this week, they added a new feature, isolate curves. You can click on a keyframe and then press slash like you would in the viewport, and it would completely isolate that curve. Still not perfect, as in just like clicking on a channel, but pretty close. Another super exciting bug fix has been merged. When you have many bones with many keyframes, Blender will become very unresponsive. It's been a bug that's been open for a long time and finally got solved and merged into Blender 5.2. Now onto some great work by the community. Singularity, beautiful short film by Blender Studio. You can't miss it, link below. There's another really great artist. He's a solo artist that I see constantly on Instagram. Really dig his work. He happens to be from Chile. Never met him in person. Hopefully one day. Rodrigo Sauré. Check out these really cool designs that he does. I'm really baffled every time I look at it. Finally, Pau Holmes and Joseph Vell created this little reimagination of how the Legend of Zelda would look like in a style like Arcane, and I think it's fantastic. Link below. On a new section today, we're gonna talk about one new extension that I'm really excited about, Dynamic Parent. Dynamic Parent, it used to be an add-on, and today it's an extension. You can just download it with one click from the Blender interface. Basically, it allows you to create that constraint and switch it on and off very easily. This is one of those things that I believe should be part of Blender, but since it's not, this is the next best thing. Thank you for being here. Remember to like and subscribe, and see me next time.